Carly and Vanessa here from Building Bridges Counseling Services. Happy Self-Care Sunday! So today we thought we would talk a little bit about sleep hygiene. So for those of you who follow us, you may have seen our post last week about sleep hygiene. It got us thinking about how important sleep is.
So a lot of people really wonder, what does this whole sleep hygiene even mean? So the kind of definition is like it's a set of behaviors and actions we do to get sleep. But sleep hygiene, healthy sleep hygiene, is a set of healthy behaviors and actions we do to help us sleep. We currently are in a time where everybody's really busy and running around lots going on, that we're actually the most sleep deprived that we've ever been. Yeah, right. And the impact actually on so many different aspects of our personal lives, but also in our society, is actually quite great. With regards to kind of healthcare and...
Yeah, reading the list of like the impact of not getting enough sleep is terrifying. It makes you want to go home and sleep right now. Yeah. Because like physical impacts, and then the way we show up at work, in our lives, so as parents, as spouses, as friends, it's quite the even just like physical appearance. So are the way our skin ages and things like that. So it's a lot.
And definitely kind of impacts kind of that physical health around heart disease and the ability to lose weight, and we find gaining weight, and then the impact that has again on the healthcare system and all of kind of the ripple effects of that. But then just the mental health side, more stressed, not able to kind of problem solve.
Your coping goes.
Increase in stress and anxiety. So the more I kind of read about it when I was doing the post, the more I was like, and more that it kind of makes sense with even kind of what we see sometimes is like this increase in anxiety and depression and things like that. So get more sleep.
So some ideas for good healthy sleep hygiene are kind of setting a set sort of nightly routine, trying to get to bed near the same time every night, creating a sleep environment that you feel comfortable in, that's welcoming, cozy, not eating a heavy meal before bed or drinking caffeine or alcohol before bed.
Some of the ones that I found when I was looking is like keeping your room either pitch black or using like a sleep mask. I also recently got a weighted sleep mask, so kind of like those weighted.
Can't lift your head up.
But evenly kind of that idea of the weighted blanket idea, and cool. It's really cool and works really well. Just trying to keep naps down to a minimum. If you're gonna have a nap during the day, just making sure it's like 20 minutes, not like 4 hours, which is my favorite thing to do. And doing some kind of a ritual that kind of signals the body that it's time to go to bed. So they say in this one, kind of wearing socks, putting on socks to go to bed, kind of avoiding eating large meals a couple hours before bed, and then just kind of making your room like that sanctuary, like you were saying, by like white noise or having like a nice lavender scent, and just trying to avoid having pets in the bed. But if you have my house, well, good luck. But maybe just kind of that's like training your pets to sleep in their crates or whatever the case may be. But yeah, and just trying to use bed for only like sleep and intimate acts with your partner.
Beautiful. What's something you do for your sleep hygiene?
So I have to be honest, I'm one of those people who probably doesn't do the whole sleep hygiene very well. So now that I'm reading about it, I'm like, ooh. One of the things though that I think I do well is I make sure that I don't go on any electronics or watch any TV, at least a half an hour before bed. And I always change into kind of like jammies or something. So
nice.
Yeah, but that's something I'm really working on as a human.
Nice. Yeah, put those phones away, folks. It's hard, but important.
Well, especially because so much of our information, like news,
Yeah,
and all that,
yeah.
is on electronics. So it might be about, you were saying something the other day about reading, because it's like a brain dump.
Yeah.
Do you know much about that? Or
Not
why?
a lot. I just know I read to help me sleep, and I'm a bad sleeper, so it's one of the only things that really helps me. And also this idea of not going to bed before you're ready to go to bed. If you're not tired, don't force yourself, or else just you cycle and it gets awful and grows horns and teeth and wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, with reading, I think because it's, first of all, you're not getting the light, which is activating your brain, and then it tires you out, right? So yeah.
I also was reading about kind of, you can do like sleep yoga, which I thought was really cool. So even the simple pose of like putting your legs up on the wall helps your adrenal system settle. So if you're having trouble sleeping, that might be something to try. I'm gonna try it.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's lots of research out there on Pinterest and all sorts of different ideas and suggestions. But of course, it's doing what works for you. Just because other people are making suggestions, we don't want this to become an anxiety-inducing thing about I'm not getting enough sleep to increase the anxiety, but just kind of doing what feels good for you.
Yeah. So let us know if you have any other ideas for that. Yeah. So for self-care last week, mine was to breathe, mindfully breathe, which I did do. And a couple of times it actually was neat because it really made me present to more than just my breath. It was often at the end of the day, I was sitting on the couch to eat dinner, which I know is a really healthy habit. But it was like, I would breathe and I'd be like, oh, wow, I'm super comfy. I'm super calm right now. I'd look out at the river and be like, okay. So it was really helpful. I thought it was good.
Right. Mine was to kind of use like positive affirmations in moments when I'm feeling a little bit anxious and things. So I did use them. I used my own, the ones that I use, but I also noticed that it just like brought me back to the moment I was in and what made me grateful for the moment I was in, even if it was a tough moment. So
awesome. All right.
Oh, I think that's like a start of a new chapter.
Yeah. Okay. Improve your memory with herbal remedies. Cool. So, it talks about as you age, the number of neurons or nerve cells in your brain naturally decrease.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So basically using herbal remedies to help stave off the effects. So garlic, grapeseed, lemon balm, sage, turmeric. Okay. I can do that. That's pretty cool.
Perfect. Oh, I already did that one. It's like I gotta.
I know. Mix it up.
Oh, this one is do a quick at-home facial. After a long day, your face might ache from talking, eye strain, or other elements. Place a cool cucumber slices on your eyes after applying a facial mask or adhesive for easy, inexpensive in-home spa experience. Dim the lights, light some candles, lie down and enjoy the cucumber's coolness sinking into your skin. Try slightly damp used tea bags as a chilled eye mask. Or smooth stones. Oh, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, so am I actually. That sounds
maybe it'll also
lovely,
help me sleep better.
Right? Yeah, awesome, perfect. So we'll try those out. You guys do your self-care, whatever that looks like for you. You can try out a facial or some herbal remedies, and maybe something to do with your sleep routine. Awesome.
Yeah, have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Bye, guys.